Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Old Try Hard Gaming with me, RollCageTV, your old try hard himself. You know, they say of me, he does the best he can with what he's got, which I admit is not a lot of talent, but it is a lot of beautiful scenery and babbling brooks and glorious fall. Yeah, that's not where I am. I am in the miserable Yukon. You see those snowy mountains up in the distance? Yeah, that's not where I'm at either. I don't even know where this is from. This is from the latest location being released as of mid-late February when I'm streaming this. I don't even know where this is, but it's not here. It's not where I'm playing from. I am loading the game up from Big Salmon Peak, Yukon, Canada. And it doesn't show snow in that preview either. No, I'm in the snow. I'm on the second map. There's lots of ice and snow. You'll see it shows snow here. Snow on the ground. There is mud. I mean, you know, there is water and mud. It's not all frozen. I am slowly reaching the end of this region. It's taken forever. This is episode, what is it? Episode 1. I have to scroll back, and I scrolled back too far. I should be able to see it. Why can't I see it? There it is. It's episode, no, there it isn't. Ah! Oh, game's full of them. Why can't I see it? Oh, all I got is MotoGP. Oh, I sure hope the title of this isn't wrong. Stream info. Did it say MotoGP? No. Huh. Huh. Yeah. That's not right. Yeah, Stream Elements got that wrong. Well, come on, Stream Elements, give it the program. It is actually SnowRunner, episode 130. Well, yeah, I should have done something differently when I started the game up. I was playing MotoGP earlier in the day. I'm hoping the VOD is marked right. VOD is not right. I can't fix it. There's no way to fix it. All right, here I am. This is where I left off in the last episode, which is driving just a few more meters to get over to that vehicle so that I can give him more fuel. In fact, I probably can't even. I might almost be within range. Yeah, not quite within range. Okay. Yes, I am here to give. The only reason I am here is to give this guy some more fuel so he can get back because he's taking the trailer back. And he does not have enough fuel to get back to the garage. I'm gonna come over here. This should be close enough, right? This is my refueling truck, my repair truck. It can do it all. My scout truck. This is not close enough. Come on, I don't want to be in the mud when I refuel you. All right. Go in the mud, right in front of you, in your way, and then I have to move back again. I gotcha. Okay, go out of your way. Refuel. There. No, not from there. Not from there either. From my roof, not from my roof. Yes, from my roof rack to you. That's all you should need. But I'm going to just recover anyway, so I might as well give you some more. And I have even more I can give you. Right? Sure. Might as well fill you up. I'm just going to recover back to the garage anyway. So I don't care. I'm going to do that right now. Since I'm empty, I'm not of much use. Oh, I could have repaired him too. I think he needed repairs. He can repair himself. Get back on the map. And get back over to here. He did need repairs badly. Okay, he's got repair points. Lots of repair points. Okay. Now let's go. We're just going back to the garage to sell the trailer, and then we're going to figure out what to do next. Oh, somehow some of these got erased. Going to the trailer store. Last episode was a good episode for getting things done. It took me forever, but I got it done. It took like 3 episodes. I finally got it done. Squirrel, you're back. Good to see you, Squirrel. When you got the notification, did it say SnowRunner or did it say MotoGP? Because I think Stream Elements didn't get caught up. I might have needed to wait or something. According to, oh, I can't even see it here. According to editing the thing, it says SnowRunner. You didn't get a notification? Oh. Well, that says SnowRunner. If anybody's joining this and they think I'm playing MotoGP, I'm sorry. I'm playing SnowRunner. I played MotoGP earlier. It said MotoGP after you left, yeah, but then I brought the stream down all the way, and then I edited it. So it said, I probably should have exited the, I just edited it from within the whatever that's called. Yeah, I'm not paying attention, obviously. What I'm supposed to be doing, paying attention. I edited it right from the whatever dashboard they call it. I did not exit out. I probably should have exited out and edited outside the studio or whatever. That's something I might need to learn to exit outside the dashboard. What is it? Are you, what kind of device are you watching on? Can you tell whether it says now, whether it says MotoGP or whether it says SnowRunner? I'll find out when I go to edit it, and they'll tell me it's something else than it isn't. As far as what game it is, as I'm playing a certain game. Let's get this back to the garage and sell it because I hate the thing. Do I do logging? Should I do logging? I want to finish the task before I finish the contract. It says SnowRunner on me on my live. Okay. Stream Elements just didn't keep up then. All right. Trailer store. Sell it. I hate that thing. It's so awkward. Even though it's very useful. Recover. Get all my repairs, all my fuel. Now, let's figure out what I'm doing next. Is everything in here now? I got both ZiKZ, the Brigadier, the Hercules, and the Wrangler. Yes, everything is here. Now, I think there was another one where I had to use, I know there's another vehicle on the map that I'm supposed to be using for something. I don't know if it's a contract or what. Yeah, this. What do I use this for? Because I want to get rid of it. So there's something that says the Caterpillar is recommended. No, is it a contract? It's not going to be this. I'm pretty sure I don't need it. It's only there to give me, let me store stuff. Caterpillar is recommended. Okay. Heavy rock trailer. Oh, do I need that saddle for the Caterpillar? Or is that the other Caterpillar? Okay, that's the 770G. What is, no, what is this? No, see, that's like the little Teledyne thing, TH357. What is that needed for? I thought there was a task that told you to use that. It's a forklift, told you to use that. But I don't see it. I might as well just take it home and sell it if there's nothing else that needs it. Car room, that's not going to be useful for anything. I mean, I'm gonna switch to it and you'll see. See, it's a forklift. I don't need the forklift for anything. Maybe I already did what it was supposed to do. Yeah, because there was a thing where I had picked up cargo and stuck it on. Yeah, pick up cargo and stick it there. But I already did the thing with the cargo. I think it was like a tutorial on how to use the forklift. Uh-oh, what happened? Well, that was scary. My monitor went out. Did you guys see the blank? Did the screen go blank for you? No, it didn't. Yeah, it looks like it didn't. My monitor cut out for a second. It's working fine now. That's scary. I mean, I didn't get the signal that says the monitor lost power. It just went black for me. Okay, I gotta make sure all the cables are plugged in, right? And that didn't seem to show up on stream. That's good. Well, it's streaming directly from the box, not to the monitor. Yeah, it doesn't look like I need that Caterpillar for anything. It's the TH357. And there's nothing left anymore that I had to deliver to a particular site. I may have already done that one. Like a particular unload zone. Wait, now I'm confused. Warehouse in the mountains. Okay, nothing. Support the locals. No, those are in various places. Or consumables. Okay. Hunting needs. Fuel for the hunter. That's probably the next one I'm going to do. Because that's fuel. And, and then unstable foundation, that's the last one. Diagnostic trailers. Oh, those I'm also going to do because they're just, if it's just pick up and deliver stuff. Yeah, that's a good one. I'll do the other one first, but this will be the one I do next. Wait, are all the diagnostic trailers right there? Or is that not going to show me until, where are the pickup points? Okay, I just have to take that same diagnostic trailer to 3 different places. Okay, that's fine. Well, I'll do that after this one. And I'm just gonna, I can always rebuy this thing, but I don't think I need it. I do not use any trucks on the map unless I absolutely need to. So, retain it, storage, and sell it. Yes. I only use vehicles that I brought with me by purchasing them separately. That's the conceit of this playthrough. Both the conceit and the restriction. That's what easy mode means. So I have 2 of these ZiKZ 612H Mastodons from the Mastodon pack, 2 of them. I have the Jeep Wrangler from, there's like a Jeep dual pack. I have the GMC Brigadier. I think this is from another dual pack, GMC dual pack. And I have the Rezvani Hercules from the Rezvani Hercules pack. I also use some tires from the tires pack, Jack of all tires pack. So those are all listed in the description of on the YouTube. All the DLCs I use. So they were good for a quick start. As I've gone from region to region, though, they have been more of a restriction than an aid. Could be more of a restriction than an aid. So let's see. It's picking up a scout trailer. Again, I don't think I have to actually hitch it. Otherwise, I would need this vehicle. I think it's just, I have to just grab it from here. It's a scout fuel trailer, I'm pretty sure. And then deliver it to here. And usually you don't have to do anything fancy with that. So I will use the Rezvani because it can get to these roads easier. Is that the right one? How do I know which is the right one? That's where I'm starting from. Oh, let's actually switch to the Rezvani then. Take it out. That will help me. I could use the Mastodon and just throw it in the trunk, but I think this is going to be easier to climb the roads I need to climb. I will have to pull it along behind me, though, but that's fine. Let's make it daytime. And now, let's see. Yes, that's the right one. Yeah, map this out. I'm mapping it out in a way that I can tell which is which because I'm going almost right back in the opposite direction of this thing. Okay, and then coming back, I'm probably going to go right back the same way. Oh, this is an icy road. That's going to be difficult. Probably better off going this way, and that's actually better off for the Wrangler, believe it or not. Because that's going to involve a lot of rock climbing. Yeah, I'm actually going to take the Wrangler. I will actually take the Wrangler. You'll get to see how the Wrangler... You suffered through the Hercules. Doing this. When I did the contest, I went all up here. But the Wrangler... I might even switch tires on the Wrangler, get rid of the mud tires. Now, if I use ice tires, I could get up there, but I'm not going to. I'll put the default Wrangler off-road tires on, because it's got good off-road tires. It's the best rock climber I have. It's got a special suspension for that. Those tires are going to be terrible in the snow. But the thing with the Wrangler is, if it falls over, it will stay falling over. Unlike the Rezvani, which has a good chance of getting back on its feet. Now, do I cross the snow here? Or do I get fancy schmancy and stay on the rocky trail? Well, of course I'm going to get fancy schmancy and stay on the rocky trail. I'm going to be using the off-road tires. Because it's a game, it's supposed to be fun. I'm going to go back the way I came. More or less. If I get to that road, yeah. I think I can probably cut through there. I'm here to have fun. The fuel is not as heavy as the prototype exploration unit, but it's not light either. So I will, once I get to it, I will pull all the fuel out of it that I can. I can even go through the gateway and come back up the other way, just to make my life even more interesting, which I will not do. Follow along here the same way. Whoops, not quite that far. Fleet. Go across the railroad tracks. Wrong ribbon. Okay, that's good enough. Let's go do it. Put this back. I don't get to use this thing enough. I mean, I use it all the time when I am pulling along that awful pew pew pew, but I don't get to use it often enough. Okay, where are the crawler? I gotta remember what tires I'm using. I mean, I could use the chain tires, but I'll just use default tires. Which one are the default tires? Okay, I'm using these mud tires. Specialized tire set with the chains running over treads for maximum traction on ice over roads. No. I own those, but they're not the ones. Where is this? There's the tires that come with it. They should be like near the top, right? Maybe not. Okay, these are all terrain. Maybe it's one of these. No. No, that's definitely not the highway tires. I thought they came stock with some off-road tires. I may have sold them. But I thought in the description they said. Excellent, good. Excellent, excellent, good. Why can't I? I'm going to try something here. I'm going to go to the truck store and look up the Wrangler. I thought there were specialty tires. Wrangler, okay. And now I will preview it. And what tires does it have? 32-inch OJ1. Okay. Okay. So those are the tire it comes with. But it doesn't look like they're specialty tires in any way. I must have sold those. I'm not going to use those tires. I'm expecting ice. So I'm going to use... I'm not going to use the mud tires. But I will use an advanced set of off-road tires. Tires. I know it comes with a specialized what am I trying to say? Comes with a specialized no, the 36 is what I would use. Why was this not better in the mud, just from the profile? I feel like it would be better in the mud. Off-road, excellent. On-road, poor. Let's see the chains. Good. Excellent. Off-road, good, good, excellent. Excellent, good, excellent. Average, good, good, excellent. Off-road, excellent, good, excellent. Okay, I think these are the ones I'm going to use. Apparently I bought them before, so I must have used them before on here. Okay. Although the fact that they're chains might make it slipperier on the rocks. We'll see, hopefully not. but I know the mud tires will be slippery on the rocks. And these are supposed to be excellent off-road. So. Or maybe I would need all-terrain. I don't know. I don't know from tires. I know I've used these before. I'm assuming I use them for ice. They are slippery rocks. But, yeah, I don't know. Whoa, boy, this thing can really get away from you when you're, is this where I'm going? Well, it is a rock climber suspension, and I'm climbing the rocks. You can see the special suspension this thing has. It's really nice for climbing rocks. Yikes. One secret to make it easy to control, under settings, even though I am playing with a controller, you see I have the steering mode set to steering wheel. If you look at the flavor text on the right at the very end, it says will cause automatic wheel centering if this mode is used with a controller. That's something they added post-release. So if you're having trouble with fishtailing, controlling some of the faster vehicles, the auto centering really helps. And it makes sense that it would auto center. Every other video game you've ever played with a controller where you're driving, letting go of the stick auto centers the wheels. Anyway. And I will hitch it, because then if I need to winch, I can winch. I can quick winch and not have to worry about things. Now, problem is it's going to be heavy. I can pull some fuel out of it, but not a lot. Obviously, I didn't use much. Too bad I can't, like, dump it on the ground. Oh, right. Environment. All right, let's go. It isn't nearly as heavy as the prototype exploration unit, that's for sure. But you can see how much slower I'm going. When this thing's unladen, it's really super fast. When it's hauling something heavy, and this is pretty heavy when it's full. I think the prototype exploration unit is heavier, and that's what I normally have to carry around here. I am on mud right now, so, but it's not deep mud, so I'm doing okay with the chain tires. I'm a little concerned that the slippery rocks might be a bit of an issue, but we'll see. I'm happy using the vehicle I don't use that much. This is the vehicle I use to scout every pixel on the map, because that's part of my 100% is using the radar van to see every pixel of the map. You know, I could potentially get up that steep slope with the chain tires, but this vehicle is not that strong for the weight that it's carrying, so that might also not work too well. Hold on a second. Oh. I need to pour water, but I filled the water bucket thing up too high, so I have to stop and drink it out. Pouring it over ice. Okay, that's good. First time you're watching on YouTube, this is, as it says in the bold text on the thumbnail, this is a stream playthrough, so it's not highly quickly edited. I'm not playing hard mode, I'm not trying to teach anyone the optimal way of doing things. Obviously, it's taking me 130 episodes, each episode between 50 and 55 minutes, thereabouts. So, several hours. But, it's still a little wild and crazy. Doesn't drive like this with a prototype exploration. It drags along, but I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. But yeah, this is in the style of Wessel on Wheels, who I love. On my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@RollCageTV, you will see a link to my featured channels list. I think Wessel is at the very end of that list. Yeah, see, these are not mud tires. Maybe I should have just kept the mud tires, or the off-road tires. Probably be better than chains. Although this showed off-road as being, this showed mud as being actually good at these chains. Maybe better than off-road tires. And of course, the deep snow is mud, essentially. Oh, do I want to throw out a winch? I don't really want to throw out a winch. Admitting defeat. Probably wouldn't have had to do that had I stuck with the mud tires. I traveled this whole map with mud tires to search, but then, you know, I have a lot of mud to go through to scout every corner of the map. I don't think it gets faster based on how much fuel you have in your vehicle, so I'm just gonna keep filling it up. Oh, really? More snow? Oh, this is gonna end up being a disaster. I should have taken the Rezvani or different tires, or the mud tires. I'll get up there. Did not read the room properly, or the mud. No, I don't want to go that way. I'm definitely gonna avoid non-quick winching. This is terrible. This was the worst way of doing this. Should have kept the mud tires on. Had I known. Well, I'm going to get to the rocks eventually, and then I'll be happy. Inching along. It's a scout vehicle, so some of these medium tires I can actually use without knocking over. Medium trees. Let's see, medium trees. Okay. Good. You've served your purpose. How long do I have to go through this mud pile before I get to... Is this whole thing a mud pile? Before I get up into the... I bet this is all mud through here until I get to here. It's not too late to change my tires. Well, actually, it is kind of late. All right, I will give in and put the diff lock on. Not sure how much that's going to help. No, that's definitely not helping. And that's definitely not helping. Okay. Caught on that tree, right? Yeah, I'm not sure this is helping over the automatic without the diff lock. No, the diff lock is stuff. Yeah, maybe I should have brought the Rezvani and just towed the thing. Once I get to the rocks, I'll be happy I have this. If I ever get to the rocks. What a mess this road is! This is not the vehicle for this road. I mean, I'm confident I'll get through it. It will just take a much longer time than I would have liked. Ugh. Which way do I go? The mud or through the steep snow? I'll take my chances on the mud. Getting a little lighter. They do take the weight of the fuel in the fuel container into consideration. I don't think they take the weight of the fuel in the truck into consideration. So it is a way to cheat the weight by transferring it to your truck once there's room. That's what I believe. I'm not sure whether or not that's true, but that's what I believe. I guess we'll go up on the snow. This might be a mistake. I'd be better off just driving straight over the rock, even though it's a pointy rock. Yeah, that was not the best idea, but... Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. You're the Wrangler. You don't fall. Have some pride, man. Oh, now I'm going to get the trailer stuck on something. Ugh. Well, that's not where I want to go. Oops, what did I do? Oh. Yep. This was not properly evaluating the terrain. I am serpentining up here. I am this close to letting the trailer go and then bringing the Rezvani over here. Oh, all right. Quick winch to the vehicle that's right underneath me. How about that? Oh, I was stuck. I had to back up. Oh, I'm not even going to get this done within the hour time that I had. I thought this would be a quick one. Poorly planned. Oh well, that's what I do. I was mentioning Wesley on Wheels. He also has a playthrough that he streams the whole thing. He's a fellow console player. He plays on PlayStation. I play on Xbox, but we're all brothers. And he is playing in hard mode, and one thing he does differently than me is he actually plans things out in advance, so he has an idea of what he's doing. He keeps notes. I don't keep notes, but then when you're playing in hard mode, you kind of have to do that. But he also has a multi-year thing going. This is the wrong vehicle for the job, and if I tip over, I'm not going to be sad. I will just unhitch the trailer, recover the vehicle, and go grab a better one. I've had to recover so many vehicles over the last few tasks that I've had to do. Because of either poor planning or poor other things. Let's go back to automatic, see if that's better. If this thing had resident diff lock, it would be a lot better, but the American vehicles don't usually have that. Actually, maybe it was doing better about it. You know. All right, I will manually winch. Really depressing to have to winch to get through this mud when I know every other vehicle I have could do it, and maybe this vehicle could too if I'd have kept the mud tires on. And I'm just hoping that there are places to winch. All the way that I need them. Okay, how far away am I from the garage? Where is the garage? I have pretty much reached my limit. Okay. Not that far away. And before I do anything else, I'm putting those mud tires back on. Oh, so slowly. Which one did I have? Probably these, right? Yeah. And as always, Rezvani to the rescue. Oh, this will take much less time. Much less time. I gotta get there. Enough less time that it's worth doing this. And cut through here. Shortcut that. I didn't want to shortcut that through there because I wasn't sure about the snow. It's even worse in the direction I picked. I thought it was going to be mostly rocky. I know it's rocky up in the hills, but yes, poor planning. That's on me. Now watch. I'll get there and I'll find out, oh, I'm sorry, but you can't get there from here. You can't. If I'll get there and it'll turn out I won't be able to drop it off because you have to have it hitched to drop off. You can't just have it winched to drop off. In that case, maybe I shouldn't have recovered the truck. I could have towed the truck behind me too, the Wrangler. This does not have a winch or a hitch. And, you will see the difference between that vehicle and this vehicle. Well, this vehicle unladen, right? Because two things were going against me there. Three things were going against me. The Wrangler did not have mud tires on. And the Wrangler isn't the best mudder even with the mud tires on, because I thought I was going to need the off-road tires, and then I went to the chain tires, which was a bad decision. And also, the Wrangler is very lightweight and was carrying a heavy trailer. So all that together made 4. Made 4 going the wrong way. Going through here. That the idea? Yeah, that's the idea. Now turning right? No. Turning which way? Up here? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see how this thing handles the mud without dragging a heavy trailer behind me with persistent diff lock. Well, it's not handling it great either. Handling it better, but not great. Yeah, I should have brought one of the Hercules, but the paths that I need are not. See, now I got to be a little bit more careful. This thing will roll easier. It's got a very wide wheelbase. If it does roll, it's got a better than 50-50 chance of rolling back onto its tires. But will roll easier. Wrangler's very stable because of its suspension. Definitely doing better with this, but again, this isn't unladen. I might end up in a situation once I get to the trailer that I have to unwinch the trailer, and then so that I can winch up ahead of me and then winch the trailer back up. Let's not mess it up now. There we go. I think I'm definitely saving time by switching vehicles. I should have done it earlier, much earlier. I kept thinking, well, I'm going to get to the rocky part. I'm going to be fine. Now, of course, watch. I'll get up here, and just when I get to the trailer, it will be the rocky part. Where did I miss it? Where did I miss it? It's behind me. It is behind me, right? Oh, for goodness sakes. Missed a turn. No, that's the wrong thing I'm dragging. You stay there. Oh, for goodness sakes! No, delete. Please, delete. All of you, delete. Don't add. Don't keep adding. Okay, I want to get to there. Is this right? I don't know if I'm doing this right. I was through there, but maybe I can come through here. Is the next one going to be in front of me or behind me? Behind me, good. No, is the one after this going to be in front of me or behind me? No, you steer backwards. All right, I'm at 55 minutes, so I got to stop here and admit defeat once again in the middle of a task. But we're going to just park here in the mud and see how far I can sink before I start over again. Oh, so frustrating. I've been playing so poorly the last couple times. Anyway, folks, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'm going to take a quick break. If you're watching on YouTube, that'll be it for this YouTube episode. SnowRunner drops on my YouTube channel every weekday at noon. No, sorry, every day, 7 days a week at noon US sometime, which is almost always 6 p.m., 1800 hours in the UK, almost never 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. So it would be if it wasn't for daylight savings time. So it's plus or minus an hour depending on the time of year. All right, Twitch, once again, stick around. YouTube next episode. Either way, thanks for watching, and I will see you then.